the hell? I always change shit on here. Oop. Got my damn clothes. Bo. What's up? What up, man? Sorry. Had to switch some of my clothes to dry. Trying to be productive around my house today. Drop clothes, bro. I did get a haircut. Y'all ain't seen because I've been using old pictures. Old pictures. I might lose service. Back of my house is fucking wasteland. The wasteland. Keep putting out that fire. Thank you. What's the little crown emoji things mean? What do those mean? Shows on my end it's a crown. It's a purple crown, what it looks like, with a number 1 for a couple people. What does that mean? If anybody knows. What have you been up to? Writing music. Working and writing music. So I'm in the studio whenever I'm not at work. Top fans, I think. How do you become a top fan? What do you do? Is it like a lot of stuff or something? What's up, Dawson? Nicholas B. Upchurch. Hi, partner. Howdy. Hey, I'm the one from Texas, bro. Tomfoolery. I dig that name. Man, I'm trying though. You said keep putting out that heat. I'm trying, bro. Everything I do is on my own, so you know, my shit sells or it sinks. I'm the one in charge of that. So I just figured, man, as long as I'm always authentic as I always have been, you know, the real ones will support. That's all I want is the real ones. There's gonna be people talk shit like there is, you know, now in comment sections on my music, you know, whatever, bro. I've been doing this shit for 2.5 months. And I got like 9 songs out and 12 recorded. I think it's ranking how many comments you make a certain amount. Oh, nice. First to comment is what it means. Oh, cool. What's up, Colby? Going to Scarefest tomorrow. Meeting a couple actors from different horror movies. One of them was Freddy Krueger himself. Hell yeah, bro. Do you have a favorite that you've done? New Face, my favorite beat. The one I put out last night is my favorite one. Hillbilly Venom. That was a freestyle. And bro, when you say that shit on the internet, I didn't figure this one out. A whole bunch of hip-hop experts pop out of nowhere. They're like, hey man, technically. I'm like, well, technically, shut the fuck up. Like, that ain't no freestyle. Yeah, it is. I was burning pallets in my backyard, smoking weed, and I freestyled that entire thing. And then I went into the studio and recorded what I had freestyled the night before. Nobody goes to the studio to spend money while you're in the studio to freestyle. That's fucking insane. Like, this shit costs money. And I don't get paid from it. Keep pushing forward because you're killing it. Thank you, bro. Had their brother, I'm just doing laundry for next week. That's what I'm doing right now. They think they're rap experts. Bro, you ain't fucking lying. Dude, some of the people I've met, it's like, here's what you need to do. I'm like, I don't need to do nothing. I'm just going to rhyme shit that sounds good on a beat and put it out for regular-ass people to listen to. That's it. Even people that I've met, like, in, it's hard to say music business, and then there's motherfuckers on the internet. They're like, what's he talking about? Give it time. Your boy's backwoods as fuck. Give it time. Love and tunes, Colby. Keep it the great work. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, what'd you say? Let me read your comment. Your brothers wanted to drop you on at work, so I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Also, thank you, G. You're going to own this game soon enough. Thank you, bro. I don't care less about all that. I just want to make shit that sounds good for people like us. I study rap all my life. I know when someone's dope. Man, hell yeah. Thank you. I've definitely pissed some people off. Because, I mean, you're supposed to suck when you come in. Which I'm not good. If you ask me, I ain't good, you know. I mean, I improved quickly. But, just my first studio session, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And, like, my first song is terrible, bro. It's fucking terrible. But I will never take it down. It will never go down. Reason why, the next artist that sees me, or looks at me as inspiration, or is looking at other artists, and I happen to be one of them, he needs to see how terrible that is. So whenever he or she makes their first track, they're not like, man, this is bad, I can't put it out. No, bro, you gotta start somewhere. Nobody comes into the game just on their P's and Q's. Nobody comes in with a great flow. Nobody comes in with a great writing ability. You know, you gotta embarrass yourself to get on the good path. You got to. You're gonna get some dents and dings. All right, I'm getting a lot of comments, y'all. Hold on, cutie patootie. Thank you. That's how it's done. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this, man. Appreciate that. Same growth process doesn't happen overnight. What's up, JC? It's clear you're passionate about it. You rap really well. I see what church season you do. Thank you, bro. That's my homie, bro. Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom, now we're here. But, yeah, bro, that's important. That's why, like, when people make fun of me for shit, I'm like, you're allowed to make fun of me. Because there's a reason why I'm doing it. Like, I know that song's not good. Like, if I cared about what people thought about me, I would have took that shit down a month and a half ago. You might start shitty, but you'll grow and get better. Yeah, I mean, I'm, obviously improving now, but that's why I leave shit like that up. Like, inspiration is free for people to take it, It ain't free to give it. Because, you got to go through the struggle and all the bullshit to be someone that inspires. Because people are inspired by people who win. And you got to realize that people who win lost a fuck ton before they won. Haters aren't good. Yeah, I'm not even talking about haters. I mean, like, the good shit. But, yeah, bro, like, everybody deserves a chance. And we live in a world where, everybody is so quick to hate for one, but, oh man, everybody should win and good, peace and love and yada, 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 and all this shit they put up front. And then their actions show differently. They see somebody do something, stick their neck out there to try something, and then they shit on them, whether it's behind their back or in public. It's like, hey man, I thought you were for everybody doing what they want to do. What happened to that? Yo, Chris Squat, what up? You're doing awesome. It's definitely going to change your life. That's what people keep saying. It may not. It ain't about me. Thank you, though. I'm not being like, a dick. Thank you. But it ain't about me. Your first song was better than that. Cut like a Labrador? What the fuck is that? What is that? Gosh, he's grown into quite the young man. Well, I've been on hearing that since I was 15. But, a million... No before one yes. Yeah, no, that's really it, Like, all these people that are on top that you see win, that people shit on, bro, those people lost a lot and fucking fought tooth and nail to get to where they are now. Something I was told by somebody probably 5 years ago, it was in 2020. Had a conversation with a guy, and he said he's a successful guy. He built a successful business. And he said, people judge me. They judge me by what I have, by what I drive. And like, oh, man, fucking white trash with money now, yada, yada, yada. How you like where you stay at now? I like it a lot. I miss Texas. I miss my people, but I like being out here. I'm very independent. I like being secluded in a way. I don't talk to many people at all. I live a very quiet life. I'm wild and crazy, and I go out and do wild shit. But, I like, being by myself. When I started following you, you're still young. Thank you. I'm only 23 now. Your Country Boy Can't Survive remix, favorite by far. It's one of my favorite country songs for a long time. It's nice to see somebody that puts out real music. Thank you, Noah. Small circle equals happiness. Yeah, bro, you gotta have good people around you. But what I was saying, he's like, people judge me by what I have now, and make their assumptions or whatever. Add a Q&A sticker. I ain't been live in so long, man. I don't. It's giving me all kinds of notifications. But he's like, I'm on chapter 30 right now, and he's like, and that's what people who just met me see. They see chapter 30. They didn't see 1, 2, 3, and 4, where I was dead fucking broke, living in my mama's house, trying to build a successful life with my wife and my daughter, and now I did. And people forget that, bro. Everybody that has made it, and I mean truly made it. Like, my made it is they fought to get where they're at. Not like they were born into money. That's not making it. Mom and dad were fucking lawyers and doctors, and they started a music career and became successful. That's not fighting to make it. You could have never done music and fucking lived a comfortable life. Labrador was Gobbler first song. Oh, yeah, I don't know nothing about that. We all start at the bottom. People like us start at the bottom. But yeah, that's life, man. Who's this dude? Hey, that's my best friend, by the way. Is the game on right now? It's almost 3 o'clock. Silver spoon. Yeah. One thing for sure, you can't trust nobody, even blood, when you become famous. Man, if celebrity documentaries ain't proved that yet. No comes on 6:30. I ain't gonna say where we're at, but are you over there right now? You cut your hair? I did cut my hair. Dawson said, Kyle, this is your dad. Dead, bro. Yes, love the hair. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get my mustache back out. Look at that farmer's tan, bro. But, yeah, bro, you just gotta do your thing. But that song's gonna be up for a long time. Well, forever. No, you're not? Okay. If you take what you learn from the bottom and apply it on your way to the top, you will succeed. I miss your roast videos. They ain't going nowhere, man. I had a few comments from some ladies a week ago. And she was like, I love your music. I love it. She's like, but, your funny videos really helped me in a dark period of my life. Please don't stop doing funny videos, too. Your videos help me. I'm like, they ain't going nowhere. I'm just focused right now. What up, Ambro? How you doing, girl? That, too, the mustache will take you place. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Driving to the beach. I saw your message. I didn't click on it. I was in the middle of trying to write something. They helped me as well. Thank you, bro. That's why I started doing them, bro. I found a video in the bottom of my Instagram. It was one of my first ever videos. I was 15 years old. And I was like talking about like haters and trolls on the internet. And you can see in real time, I was like processing it on camera of like what the internet was. Because I never had internet access. And this is honest to God when I tell you this. I've had 2 phones in my life. I started making videos on it was an Android phone. It was a Samsung, it was called a J7 Sky Pro. It was a Samsung now. And you sure got great wordplay already with the lyrics. Thank you, Bubba. What's your favorite country album? Fences by Garth Brooks. What up, Gracie? But, and then the phone I got now, I've had it for like 6 or 7 years. It's an iPhone 11. So I've had 2 phones in my 23 years of fucking life on Earth. And that was my first time getting internet access. And I was like, bro, I'll make fun videos to like make people laugh. And I'm like a little kid in the country. Got the same haircut I got now. And it was back whenever on Instagram, your videos can only be 1 minute long. So you'd have to make several slides. And I had, it's like, fucking 9, 10 slides of me just like being like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, why do people like say negative things to me? Why do they make fun of me for my teeth and my hair? And it was like, it's funny to look back on. Like, I died laughing watching it back. And I'm like, bro, if that kid only knew you'd still be doing this shit 7 years later. And then now be doing music. And that kid built a following. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop y'all. Forgive me. But that was just really funny and cool to find. Watching your growth, that's awesome. Thank you. Happy Saturday, man. Happy Saturday, Logan. That's my brother's name. That's my brother's name. But I got another song done that I recorded like 2.5 weeks ago. I just ain't put it out because I don't like the hook, and I'm wanting to redo it. I layered it a couple times. I'm gonna change the name to it too. But then I got a song I wrote about a girl who wouldn't leave my house. I'm not gonna go into that one on live because it's not exactly the most appropriate story. But if you hear it, you'll be like, yeah, you slick little bastard. It was 2 years ago. Give me a break. Your growth has been phenomenal. I've watched you for years, dude. Thank you, bro. See, out of everything on the internet that I see, witness, experience, whatever, that is my favorite thing. Whenever I see somebody who's been following me for several years, and they're like, bro, you're the same dude. You're still funny. Like, you're old school. I love you, dude. Like, that's my favorite thing from my side of the world to see and hear. I seen a video the other day this dude made. And it was like a video he made to me on YouTube. And he's like, yeah, man, I've been watching Colby for years. He's like, he's a little bit older than me. He's probably like late 20s. I'm 23. He's like, you know, man, I've been watching his skits, and he was doing these funny skits on Instagram, and he started putting them on YouTube. And he's like, now this dude's doing music, and he's actually good at music. And I see this dude being something special in music. And he's like, man, I want to document this because I have this thing where I usually find people before they blow up. And he's like, and I really believe in this kid. I believe in this guy. And I've watched him for a long time. And I was like, dude, I commented to him. I was like, bro, that's crazy. Keeping it real keeps is that a money logo? I don't care about money. Crazy work ethic you have, also. Thank you. You've helped me through tough times. Keep being an inspiration for the youth. Always, bro. This, in our world right now, keep in mind, I'm 23 years old. Think about what other 23-year-olds are doing right now. What are they doing? I don't even want to know. My circle is small. I got, like, my best friend is my childhood best friend since I was 12 years old. I mean, you know, we did crazy shit in middle school and high school and stuff like that. What up, what up, what up? People coming in. But my objective is to get people who are younger than me and my age to see me and be like, bro, if that dude is 23 and he can do something special, he can chase a dream, he can speak for people like us and for other people and speak for good, so can I. Like, it's not about, hey, look at me. I want to be famous. I want to be great. I want money. Kiss my ass, honky. It's Kay. Probably didn't remember me. Kayla. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really see a profile picture. But 27. What's the viewers or something? What's up, bro? What's up, Hibbley Josh? Nola 504. But we all know each other or something? That's another thing of me, man. I go live and people we have called before. I don't remember. I don't say that to be mean. I just don't remember. I've got some people I talk to or have talked to. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Quality over quantity. What does that mean? Pretty Pino 1. What up, Jeff? Hey, Scooby, hey. But, fuck was I saying? My ADHD is so bad. But I want to lead for good. Like, I want to be, like, fuck music, fuck being funny. Like, somebody that, if I am, like, in the eyes of a lot of people publicly or whatever, they can be like, that's the guy to look to. Look to that guy. He ain't telling you to go do drugs, chase hoes, worry about money and all that shit. Sorry, me and you would talk about that one old guy that was crazy. Oh, yes, I know. Okay. Yeah, I know who you are. But, yeah, just, like, lead for good, bro. There's too much bad shit in the world. And then every time you get on the internet, it is more bad shit. It's a cesspool for bad. And like, nobody pushes the good no more. Like, when the internet first came out, and it was like, you know, people playing guitars, showing you how to play One by Metallica, you know, showing you, or giving you a history lesson, bro. People would come on the internet and be like, hey, we're going to talk about this, 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 and this. This happened here. This led to this event. Like, people will push that. Keep the music coming. Thank you, bro. What's up, Kobe? What up, Mark? Not enough. What up? But now it's just like, what can you show that's negative? Like, somebody being executed, somebody beating up a dog with a baseball bat, like just crazy shit. Somebody slandering somebody. Hey, look at the slander they're doing. Like, they'll screen record it, put it their channel so they get the views and the revenue from it. Like, it's not people being like, bro, look at this song, look at this guy, look at this message, look at this, look at this. Like, it's that don't exist no more. And if it does, it's on a very small scale. And it's like our group of people that are pushing that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm so glad to have grown up the way I grew up. Because I don't have to be coached to be the way I am. I've always been this way. I've always had these beliefs. I've always had these values. I've always talked this way. I've always, just carried myself the way I carry myself. Social media has become garbage. Does he still harass you? I don't know. I don't like to look at people make fun of me no more. Here's another thing. So I'm 23, right? I think people forget this about me. I've been on the internet since I was 15. And whenever I come into the internet and I discovered how, like, bad it was and people were trashing me then, like, making fun of me being skinny, my teeth, my fucking haircut, whatever it was, like, I got conditioned to that, like, a long time ago. Which is why I would, like, take their videos and troll them to make them funny. And if you would notice, whenever I would troll somebody, even people that I have trolled that still watch me, whether they hate me or some of them have converted and they're like, no, I fuck with this guy. He took the heat, made it funny, and I actually like this guy. I would usually, like, make it to a positive message at the end. And, like, I never, like, truly slandered nobody or nothing. But, I got conditioned to it. To where, like, now, like, I'm 23 and most 23-year-olds would go fucking manic. But I'm like, bro, you gotta understand, I've been dealing with that for, like, almost a decade. Like, it's different for me. Screw them, you're an amazing person and artist. Thank you. That's another weird thing now. People are like, you're my favorite artist. I'm like, what? Positivity is needed in today's world. Bro, I ain't trashing nobody, bro. The devil is everywhere. You ain't fucking lying. LSU lost. Go figure. It's LSU. You're doing great things. Thank you. But my phone's on 25%. I was going to write a song today. I'm trying to redo the hook to this one song I did 2.5 weeks ago. I don't like the hook. Glad you were unaffected by negative comments. Yeah, that's why now I'm just like, engagement. Keep it up, bro. You're way more mature. Your age than most. What happens when you had to grow up young? Thank you. Another thing, too, I feel like a lot of people who do say, like, bad things about me or whatever don't realize, like, how many people have my back and have been watching me for forever. Are you near the building that exploded? No. That's deeper in Tennessee. That's out, like, near Dixon. You're one of the only true people I know. And I'm happy to be able to watch you grow. Thank you, Kayla. You're more wise than you think. Well, I don't like try to, give myself credit for nothing. I think being humble is the most wise thing you can do, in my opinion. And it's just my opinion, so take it or leave it. I miss Tennessee so very much. Man, I love Tennessee. Not their football team, but I love Tennessee. Amen, Bo. You need to, absolutely. Yeah, but, dude, like, our group of people, no matter how small we are, like, just like what Ryan did with music, like, our group of people, like, regular-ass people, are going to make a difference. Not only in music, but in the world. Who's going to win? Alabama, Tennessee? We're going for Roll Tide. I ain't wearing my Alabama shirt today. I got my damn Charlie Daniels shirt on. Him playing a fiddle, but I got Alabama red on. Roll Tide. Yes, definitely. I'm telling you. And I'm 23 years old. I have a long time of improvement and going. And I'm so glad that the work ethic that I have was instilled in me so young, having to bust my ass for everything, and I never lost it. That was a blessing. I'm gonna write music myself. Dude, please. That's another thing I do now. Other people, anybody listening who thinks about music, write music. Get into it. Do music. It is the best thing you will do in your life. Somebody just commented no, like on a song. No. Why leave the comment, bro? Weird. Being humble and putting God first, super important. Yes. God is the entire reason we exist. The whole reason I get to experience life, no matter how shitty it gets at times, there's great moments in it. God put me here on earth. Not like in a successful position or on like internet relevance, but put me here to live life and to make a difference. God instills us all with a purpose is what I believe. I believe everybody has a purpose, and the most heartbreaking thing about the world is that over 95% of people never see their purpose. They don't. Like, it's not their fault. It's not like they're losers or they choose not to. But, you know, it could be the way you grew up. You know, your parents weren't supportive. They made you do other things. You did things that are trying to please people. And you never got to do what you truly wanted to do, which could have been your purpose. And, like, say music. Like, I love music and I'm passionate about music. Like, my purpose may not be to be big in music. Now, that could happen. But the purpose may be to affect one person at a show one day, 7 years from now, that is going to take the conversation I have with them over the gate and go do something great that's going to change millions and millions and millions of lives. And I may never, ever know it. And I don't have to know it. And I'm not entitled to know it. But that conversation that I had with that one person 7 years from now could be the purpose being fulfilled. You know what I mean? Eddie, love you, Bubba. Love you too, bro. Thank you. Bro, I see you having my back all the fucking time. You share my shit, you comment. Thank you, bro. I pay attention to people's like profile pictures and stuff, and especially people that have been with me for a long time. You've been around for a minute, bro. Thank you. I'm grateful for you, dude. God bless you, buddy. Amazing mindset. Positivity is key. Thank you, bro. You just made me smile, instilling a good work ethic while push with my kids. Absolutely. Brandy, howdy, Kobe, and chat, howdy, howdy, howdy. G3. Just Trey and you and Ryan are on a different level for real. I don't put myself in that. They got way more skin in the game, bro. And Trey is a fucking alien, dude. That dude is in the studio every single day. Writes music every single day. Records music every single day. He is creating something every single day. I'm not even doing that. And I bust my ass. Now, granted, I do work for a living. Like, I work like a regular job, but Trey is like a fucking monument for just inspiration. That dude there, and I've said this before on the internet, because I love to give people their flowers. Trey is one of the driving forces that, like, got me into music. Like, I put out a freestyle, and Trey was like, doing it or whatever. And Trey was like, bro. Like, he reached out and was like, dude, music, hey, trust me. I've done music. You need to do this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I could flop. He's like, you could, or you could not flop. So, Trey, and then I went over to the ranch one day, and I was in the HB room with Ryan, and he asked me if I play guitar or if I sing. I said, no, I don't sing, because I don't want to sing in front of him, because I was nervous. Now I can, but I was like, nah, I don't sing, bro. I didn't want to embarrass myself. I had nerves. And it's like, you play guitar? I was like, nah. He's like, you rap? I was like, I wrote a song before. And I was like, okay, I lied. I wrote 5 songs. So he was like, read me something. So I started reading him my lyrics. And he was like, you wrote that? I said, yeah, in my office at my house. He was like, that's good. And I was like, yeah, whatever. He goes, I'm not saying that because you're my homie. Like, I'm for real. Like, that's good. And I was like, thank you. He's like, you should do music. And then our exact conversation was, man, I don't know. The listener is what matters, and you set a bar so high that I don't want to put out something that, like, the listener doesn't get the best version of me. And he shrugs his shoulders and he goes, okay, write a song called Ain't Nothing Wrong. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, ain't nothing wrong with the way you do it. And I was like, okay. And then I left the ranch that weekend, wrote a song called Ain't Nothing Wrong, and put it out. So, yeah. Here we are. You have any collabs soon? No, I'm trying to do music by myself, the people that I look up to got it on their own, and I want to do the same thing. What up, Susan? Trey knows bangers for sure. Bro, Trey is on another level, bro, and he is 25 years old. You're the one that inspired me to make my beats again. Oh, that is awesome to hear. Bro, if you're making beats, send some to me. I love getting beats from people. I love it. You've been watching my videos lately, man. Got some new interviews coming. I don't really watch much internet, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, especially now, I'm always just writing music. Trey's in my top 5. Trey is legit. Trey is an artist because he does everything. He does country. He does rap. I ain't gonna speaking like other stuff he's getting into because I don't know everything he says on the internet. But what I would say is that Trey can do literally whatever Trey wants. Yo, Kobe, I'm gonna start dropping music soon. I got 2 songs, bro. I think me and you and Trey should be the new big 3 of country rap. Hell yeah, bro. I got your back. A few years, you're gonna be one of the best in the lane. It's already showing. Like I said, man, I ain't worried about none of that. I just want to make music for regular people. Kobe, you're awesome. I appreciate you. You're funny as hell. Thank you, bro. Rebel Bama boy. 251. Oakland State, bitch. 231 shit. Trump music. Sorry, I'm listening to Yellow Wolf. You're authentic with talent. Thank you. You got this. No, you got this. This ain't about me. It's about you. I've been sending them to you on Instagram. Oh, bruh. If you only knew how many Instagram messages I get a day, especially now, oh. Phew. That's another thing. Bro, you put out one song, everybody and their mama wants to talk to you. I'm like, bro, I'm nobody special. I wrote this in my backyard. My favorite one of yours is always the last one you did. Bro, thank you, Third Eye. I always see you in my comments too, bro. I appreciate you. Sometimes you say things that confuse me and I don't know what you mean or saying, but I think you troll on purpose, but I appreciate you though. Bama about to play Tennessee. Yep, I'm be watching that game. Me and my best friend. I know me and you have talked before. Hell yeah, bro. No, I know who you are, Jesse. Because you've asked me about coming on for an interview. And that's not like me swerving nobody, bro. It's just, that's not my thing. Like even with visuals and music, artists will put out, visual, which I get. And like, you got to do them. And I'm finally getting to a point talking to my producer where he's like, bro, you can write music. You write fast. It's good. You're learning very quickly. You're improving very quickly. You need to do visuals so people can see who you are and what you look like to get yourself out there. I got to find my own creative way of doing it because I can't do the TikTok dancing. That ain't me, bro. That ain't me, man. Fire emojis. You're on fire. Close. But yeah, I can't dance on TikTok. That's not. Ain't nobody seeing me do that shit. I wouldn't do that shit in front of my own mirror. Mind blown, you understand? Huh? Y'all got any questions for me? I'm about to get off here because my phone's on 20% and I got to charge it so I can write some music or attempt to write something good and then go watch this game. Just start to write my own music now. I just need to try to make beats soon. And Colby, you killing it, brother. Love seeing it. Thank you, bro. Doing it your own way is the best way to go about it. Absolutely. Just keep it real. People aren't used to that. But you ain't lying, man. The amount of people that message me and are like, bro, you're a breath of fresh air. And I'm like, damn, is everybody like surrounded by that much bullshit that my 23-year-old redneck ass is a breath of fresh air? People are starving for authenticity. So I've been telling my producer. Hey, Kobe. What up, Hills of Appalachia? Kobe in chat. Got to head out. Brick Squad just joining in. What up, man? I'm actually about to head out, Bubba. I'm sorry. What is the thing that keeps you grounded? I would say the way I grew up, for one. I lived in a house that didn't have hot water, so you had to heat up the water on the stove and pour it in the bathtub, take a bath. Didn't have no floors in it. It had concrete. There was no doorknobs on the doors. And you never knew if the lights would get cut off. So, that, and then the passing of my grandmother really changed my perspective on life. Completely. My grandmother, unfortunately, drank herself to death. And she did not get to see a lot, experience a lot in life. And it's something I have not talked about, even with people closest to me. But that really changed a lot in my brain and rewired it. And yeah, I'll just say that. All I have to say is your last song is fire, and the beat is nasty. Thank you, bro. Independent all the way, man. Damn right. What is your goal in your art of music? To inspire the next person to do it. Keep getting better and better with your music. Keep at it. Thank you, bro. Yeah, and that beat stuck out to me as well. Man, I love that y'all like the beats. These are the ones I'm co-producing. I'll sit there with my producer. I'm like, hey, I want a fiddle and I want a harmonica in it. Like this next one, I want to build one with a banjo opening it, and then I'm not gonna do a snare for the one I got in my head that I'm thinking. I like the snare a lot on New Face, and the bass is crazy. I don't want as much bass, but I want a banjo to open it, and then I want like an 808 that dumps, dump, 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 dump. Stay independent real always, bro. But yeah. Try some different styles of rap. And if you notice in the one I put out last night, I got 3 different flow changes. But you boys about to get off here. I just never go live, so. Creeker Michael, what up, bro? What's good, Bubba? Unfortunately, I'm about to get off here, bro. But I'm gonna leave this live up so people can watch it or whatever after. But man, I'm grateful, dude. I get on Instagram and I post a song, people repost it, they share it, they leave good comments. Man, I'm grateful. Bro, we used to have a big falling out back in the day. I've kind of been watching you again for the last few months. Oh boy, you got a grind on you. I don't remember, bro, but well, thank you. Thank you for, still giving me my flowers, bro. Shout out to you, Sean. I don't remember what you're talking about, but thank you, bro. Have a good weekend. We're grateful for you. Man, that's crazy to hear. Golly. I'm nobody, bro. Y'all have a good one. Firing up the grill. Hell yeah. Be safe, man. Have a good time with your friends and family. I want to smoke a blunt to a new song. I condone that. I'm grateful, bro. I know I've said that 100 times, but there's somebody that ain't never had nothing and doesn't require nothing, for people to go out of their way and be like, hey, look at this guy. Check this guy out. People that I've seen on YouTube that just make videos just to be like, hey, bro, look at this guy. This dude is something special. This guy's going to be something. Man, that is crazy to sit in my office or be on lunch break at work after having a really shitty day. And then I get on YouTube and that's in my feed. I'm like, what in the hell? Like, I don't know, bro. Can't put it into words. Everyone is somebody, someone, your inspiration. Thank you. The last beat, kind of like a country 3-6 mafia sound. That is gangster, bro. That is gangster. Especially somebody who's basically in Memphis. Good job on all your songs. Thank you, Laura. If that's how you say your name. But I'm finally getting off here, man. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for me. Good job on your songs, but I appreciate y'all. There's 30 people in here. Got all this shit, bro. I'm gonna keep writing for y'all. Try to put out good stuff for y'all. You're appreciated. Keep it up. In order to have things you never had, you're willing to do things you never done. It's my favorite quotes. Another one of my favorite ones is one day or day one. One day or day one. Are you going to go, hey, man, I'm going to do that one day? Or are you going to go, day 1 of doing that? Day 30 of doing that? Year 5 of doing that? Now I'm great at it. Bro, I respect your grind. Have a great day, Kobe. Thank you, man. That's what I try to do. Just inspire people to work hard for what you love and believe in. Day 1. That's right. That's it, bro. That is it, Bo. Day 1. Everybody, let today be day 1. Fuck what they said. They're always going to shit on you. They're always going to talk shit and whatever. Throw shit at you. That's okay. Dodge that shit. Keep going. But that's it, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Be safe. Thank y'all for sharing my stuff. Thank y'all for giving me any attention. I'm not entitled to it. I'm nobody. You quite literally inspire me. And you inspire me. Showing me support inspires me. Believe it or not. But I love y'all, man. Have a great day. Keep it the grind and music. Thank you, bro. Alright. Y'all be safe. Your boy's gonna do his thing. Try to make some more good stuff for y'all. As people are coming in, we're all worthy. I'm gonna purpose this. Appreciate y'all. Jeff, keep pushing forward. Bro, I ain't never quitting. Alright. Later, fellas. Love y'all. Be